A Republican from Wisconsin, a Republican member of the House of Representatives, a congressman from Wisconsin, has just announced, actually it was yesterday, I guess, announced that he was going to resign his seat in the U.S. House of Representatives because he and his wife, who is a contributor at Fox News, her name is Rachel Campos Duffy, his name is Sean Duffy, that he and his wife are going to have their 9th child, and their 9th child will require open heart surgery. So they've got a child who's going to be born with a congenital birth defect. And interestingly, Sean Duffy, he's resigning from Congress, probably to be a lobbyist to make a whole hell of a lot more money. But what's so ironic here is that Sean Duffy, this Republican from Wisconsin, repeatedly voted to destroy Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act. In other words, to do away with protections for pre-existing conditions. When a baby is born with a heart defect, that is considered a pre-existing condition. If their child had been born before Obamacare was put into place, Sean Duffy could be on the hook for millions, for hundreds of thousands or even $1 million in medical fees. Because the health insurance companies would just say, hey, that's, he was born that way. That's a pre-existing condition. Sorry, buddy. So Sean Duffy, actually, he says, yeah, I had to look at that. And he's talking about his health insurance. In fact, he starts out, he says, we pay the full boat for that so we can transition. He's going to, when he leaves Congress, he's taking a COBRA plan, right? Which is also a regulation of the insurance industry. That, they have to continue to insure you up to 18 months. He says, we pay the full boat for that so we can transition, and with the condition of the baby, we had to have that complete coverage. I had to look at that and make sure that with open heart surgery, we had coverage to make sure that, we could pay for that, and we've got that worked out. So thank God that's not a consideration as we look to the birth. Says the politician who voted to do away with the protection against pre-existing, the protection for pre-existing conditions, against health insurance companies dropping people or refusing to pay for things that were pre-existing conditions. It's absolutely bizarre.